Given the relative triviality of it, ultimately it's about paying hush money to a porn star for an alleged one-night stand nearly 20 years ago when he was a TV star and real estate magnate, not a politician. Inevitably, Republicans are going to want to return the favor and do this to the Democrats. How does any of that going forward help America?
Well, the underlying crime is cooking the books of his company.
Right.
That is the financial fraud involved.
In the world of high-stakes legal drama, sometimes reality outpaces even the most imaginative fiction. Today, we're diving into a case where a seemingly minor offense escalates into a headline-grabbing legal battle, all due to a twist in the law that might just sound like something out of a legal thriller. Hello, everyone. In today's video, we're going to unpack some of the intriguing legal nuances in a very high-profile case. We're zeroing in on a charge that might sound simple but has huge implications. The falsification of business records. This isn't just any legal skirmish. It's a battleground where law and political strategy collide, leading to explosive outcomes. Remember the 2015 case where similar legal intricacies caused a national uproar? Let's explore how today's case could be just as pivotal. Let's get into the complexities of this case and understand why it's not just lawyers who should be paying attention, but all of us as informed citizens. First off, let's break down the charge itself. Falsification of business records starts off as a misdemeanor. That's a lesser criminal act. But here's where it gets complex and politically charged. This misdemeanor was elevated to a felony due to the allegation of it being committed for unlawful means. Now, you might ask, what counts as unlawful means? According to New York state law, one cannot conspire to influence an election through unlawful actions. Typically, you might think this involves outright acts like tampering with ballots, but here, it's tied into business records, weaving a dense legal web that turns a simple act into a potential felony with serious consequences. This application of the statute is unusual and controversial, raising debates about the breadth and reach of election laws. Now that we understand the charges, let's delve deeper into the constitutional debates they've sparked. New York's Constitution has a unique provision that complicates how laws refer to other laws, a concept known as incorporation by reference. This principle stipulates that a law cannot merely imply what is illegal, it must explicitly state it. In this case, the ambiguity around what constitutes unlawful means for elevating a misdemeanor to a felony raises significant constitutional questions. Legal experts argue that this lack of clarity may render the law unconstitutional, potentially influencing a slew of future legal challenges and appeals. This uncertainty in the legal framework sets the stage for intense debate among scholars and practitioners about the boundaries of legal drafting. Having explored the legal and constitutional quandaries, let's examine the challenges faced by the jury and the strategies employed by both sides in this complex legal landscape. The jury in this case is tasked with interpreting unlawful means, a term that the statute does not clearly define. This vagueness presents a formidable challenge, as jurors must navigate complex legal terrain without clear markers. The effectiveness of the defense and prosecution hinges significantly on how well they can guide the jury through this murky legal landscape. A pivotal aspect of their strategy was the controversial decision to exclude expert testimony that might have shed light on intricate legal concepts. This exclusion has sparked debates about whether the jury was adequately equipped to make informed decisions, potentially affecting the fairness and outcome of the trial. After dissecting the courtroom dynamics, let's consider the wider implications of this trial on public trust and political strategies. The outcomes of this trial could significantly impact public trust in both the legal system and the integrity of electoral processes. When legal intricacies intertwine with electoral allegations, the public's perception of fairness and transparency is put to the test. If the law appears overly complex or unjustly applied, it could erode confidence in the legal safeguards that underpin democratic elections. This erosion might lead to increased skepticism and cynicism towards both judicial and electoral systems, potentially decreasing voter engagement and trust in future electoral outcomes. The political ramifications of this trial are also profound. Legal battles such as this one can dramatically shape public opinion and influence the strategies political parties adopt. For instance, if a high-profile figure is perceived as unfairly targeted, it could galvanize their base, leading to increased voter mobilization and campaign donations. Conversely, if the public views the legal action as justified, it could sway undecided voters and impact the strategies and messages political parties choose to emphasize. In highly charged political environments, the intersection of law and politics becomes a powerful tool that can alter the landscape of electoral politics, making each legal decision a potential turning point in public sentiment and political strategy. In today's discussion, we've delved into the intricate and often perplexing world where law meets politics, especially highlighted by the charge of falsification of business records and its broad implications. We've explored the constitutional questions at play, the challenges faced by juries without clear legal guidelines, and the broader implications these legal battles hold for public trust and political strategies. This case exemplifies the critical impact that legal interpretations have on high-profile cases and the broader political landscape, underscoring the vital intersection between jurisprudence and electoral politics. Now, I turn to you, the viewers. What are your thoughts on how the law should handle such complex cases? Do you think the legal system needs to clarify the statutes involved in political cases to ensure fairness and transparency? Share your insights and join the conversation in the comments below. And if you're interested in more discussions like this one, analyzing the nuances of current events and legal controversies, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your engagement helps us explore these vital topics further.